So we got Bleach fans hype, My Hero Academia fans, Dragon Ball Super coming out with a movie, Chainsaw Man news, and One Piece news. Hold up. But Gabe, I thought you only did One Piece stuff. I know. Stick around till the end of the video for some channel updates. It's your boy Gabe D Champ, bringing you some anime news for 2022. Some big anime and manga updates coming from Jump Festa last weekend, so let's jump into it. What is Jump Festa, by the way? It's an annual event sponsored by Shueisha, who is the publisher behind Shonen Jump and other Viz and Jump publications, that comes out with the updates from the mangaka regarding their anime or manga, whether that be new movies, OVAs, or stage plays. We'll also get updates regarding any upcoming new arcs, as well as sometimes the end of a series coming soon. Anyways, let's get started with some of the biggest news coming from Jump Festa, and that's Bleach 1000 Year Blood War arc. So many fans have already heard about this. Soon as the Bleach trailer dropped, it was all over social media, all over YouTube, and it's got anime fans really hype. If you're a fan of Bleach, if you're a fan of the anime especially, you've been waiting almost 10 years for this. For Bleach fans who've read the manga, we all know that this is probably the dopest arc in the whole series. Maybe all fans may not agree with that, but all fans could definitely agree that this new animation is fire. Shoutouts to Studio Pierrot and director Tomohisa Taguchi, who also directed Akudama Drive, which is pretty dope, by the way. So definitely giving me a lot of hope as to how dope the 1000 Blood War arc is going to be animated. Not going to get too much into the story because I don't want to get into spoilers. The trailer does enough of that. But for any anime fans who've never gone into Bleach, you've got about a year to catch up. This arc is going to be released in October 2022. They haven't said which sites or which streaming services it's going to be on, but most likely I'm assuming things like Crunchyroll and Funimation will likely get it. Speaking of Akudama Drive, I'll get into that next quickly. So at Jump Festa, they announced that they have another announcement coming December 24th. An announcement for an announcement. Talk about announcement inception. But seriously though, yeah, so their announcement that they just had December 24th was that they were having a stage play. Yeah, I know it's not really that big deal for us. Moving on, we got Spy Family. So Spy Family announced that the manga will be getting an anime adaptation. So I've heard from a lot of manga fans that Spy Family is pretty good. I honestly have not gotten into it yet, but I definitely plan to. Let me know if you guys have gotten into Spy Family at all. Definitely leave your comments below. I plan to read it, and if it's dope, maybe I might make a video or two about it. But Spy Family announced that they'll be doing a 2-part release. 12 episodes of the anime will be released in the spring, which will be around April, and the fall, which will be sometime in October. Next up, we got Dragon Ball Super. So they announced the movie Super Hero a couple of months ago, but we actually just got the official trailer. This movie looks dope already. Looks like it's mainly centered around Gohan. We got Gohan in his old Piccolo outfit, rocking some glasses, looking like Clark Kent. And this is dope because we haven't really had any type of storyline centered around Gohan since probably the Cell Saga. Dragon Ball fans know back in the day that Akira was actually trying to change the storyline to be more centered around Gohan during the Dragon Ball Z series, but most of the fans actually preferred to have Goku as the main character, which is why Goku came back from after death. Back to the movie, we got 2 androids that believe that they're superheroes, which is going to be an interesting concept to see Gohan going up against them. But we know once Gohan got this fit on, he don't play any games. Japan is set to release this movie in April in theaters, and it'll probably come to America and other countries like a month or two later. Next up, we got Chainsaw Man. And so this is another one that I'm pretty hype about. I got into Chainsaw Man a little late into the game. If you have read Chainsaw Man, you know what I mean. But I'm glad I got into it because it is fire. Just a quick synopsis. Chainsaw Man is about a young guy who will pretty much do anything for money because he's drowning in debt. And when I say anything, I mean even hunting down devils with his pet devil dog, Puchita, which is another interesting concept. He's a super simple guy with some simple dreams, like just to be able to eat a single meal every day. But then the sad part happens when he gets betrayed by somebody that he trusts and his life gets flipped upside down. And now, with the power of the devil inside him, he becomes a new man, a chainsaw man. I was able to get into the story pretty quickly. Just reading the first chapter, I was already hooked and I kept reading. But onto the news, basically, they've announced that they will be getting a second arc for this manga. So I was pretty hyped because I'm still reading the first arc. And the manga is also going to be getting an anime adaptation in 2022. They don't have an official date yet, but either way, I'm hype about that because, like I said, this manga is dope. And if you guys are a fan of it, definitely let me know in the comments because this will most likely be something I will be covering next year. Next up, we've got Tokyo Revengers. Now, this was one of the biggest anime of 2021. Tokyo Revengers announced that the next arc is going to be the Christmas arc that they're animating. No official date on that yet, and I can't really get into a description without any spoilers. So definitely just go check it out. Go read the manga if you want to know more, or if you haven't already, definitely go watch the first season. Next up, Boruto came out and wasted everybody's time. But no, seriously, the anime has really been a waste of my time. I've tried reading the manga. That's helped a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what Kishimoto's thoughts were. I know it's hard to follow up on such an amazing story like Naruto, but at some point you just gotta be like, you know what, we tried, and just give it up. But on to the Boruto news. They announced that 2 of the novels, the Konoha Shinden and Sasuke Retsuden, are getting a manga adaptation, which basically means that the story that they wrote in novel form is going to become a manga, kind of like what One Piece did with the Ace novels. They also did a montage video and showed a lot of different new artwork because next year is the 20th anniversary of Naruto. So they got new artwork for Naruto and for Boruto. We'll see what else they have in store for next year because, like I said, the 20th year, so they definitely plan to do some dope stuff. I know I was talking all that crap about Boruto, but I'm still a huge Naruto fan, so I'm looking out for that. Before we get into the last 2 or bigger pieces of anime, I'll definitely just run through a few others really quickly. So we've got a few anime movies coming out, such as Slam Dunk. Jujutsu Kaisen is also getting a movie that looks nice. Prince of Tennis, I'm not a huge fan of that, but that looks good for some of you fans. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also getting a movie as well as a game. The game looks pretty nice. Dragon Quest is also coming out with a game, but that one looks trash. We've also got some other anime adaptations coming. Undead Unluck is looking really nice. I might actually get into this one, and I might even start covering this one too. Summertime Rendering also looks pretty good. Foostal Boys, which I believe is another sports anime. And then we've also got Hell's Paradise is going to be getting animated. This one looks pretty good to me. It looks like a little bit of a cross of Demon Slayer / Jujutsu Kaisen vibes. But the only downside is that they're actually going to be animated by Mappa. Mappa didn't do so good on one of my favorite animes, Attack on Titan Season 4. So definitely hoping that they don't mess this one up. Next up, we've got My Hero Academia. So Horikoshi came out and announced that by the ending of next year, the manga will be achieving its goal, which basically means that the manga will be ending. This is a little sad, but a lot of the fans and YouTubers like myself had definitely predicted this. At the end of the war arc, the way that the pacing was moving and the way that the main character was just getting power-ups out of nowhere, it was a little obvious for anybody who kind of reads manga, who follow these kind of Shonen Jump stories. When you see the main character getting crazy powerful, you can kind of guess that either something major is going to happen, potentially there could be maybe a time skip, or the story is going to be ending. Personally, I feel like this is a little bit underwhelming. I was feeling this way throughout the story. I had moments where I was like, yo, this is so dope, but then I had some moments where I was like, what the hell is happening? So For anime only fans, you definitely still have a lot more catching up to do before the manga gets there. But for manga fans, we knew what it was. We saw this. We saw the writing on the wall. Unless the only thing I could kind of think of, depending on how it ends, is if they potentially are planning for like a part 2, kind of like how Shippuden did, with Naruto. But right now, that's not where I see this is going at all. Last but not least, certainly not least, I definitely saved the best for last. We got One Piece. So now, One Piece fans, we've been eating all year. We've had announcements all year. Oda doesn't care about no Jump Festa. He's like, I'm going to announce stuff whenever I feel like it. This year has been dope. We got Chapter 1000, Volume 100, fire episodes all year with the Oden and Roger flashbacks. Then we had the Netflix live action announcement, the film Red announcement. Then last couple weeks ago, we had episode 1000. So this year, it's been amazing. It's been amazing to be a One Piece fan. So there wasn't much to announce, but Oda likes to write a letter. I'll get to that in a second. But we also did get the Straw Hat designs for the movie, for film Red. And they're fire. Let me know what you guys think of these. I definitely like the Usopp one. Jinbei too. I'm pretty excited to see Jinbei in a movie for the first time. Robin with her one-leg sock. I'm feeling the vibes. Oda is going for a music-themed movie, so it seems like the Straw Hats are all following some type of either like rock star outfit type or anything along those lines. So I'm definitely digging these vibes. But anyways, I want to get into Oda's message at Jump Festa, and here it is. To everyone attending Jump Festa, as well as those watching online. Hello, this is baseball player Shohei Ohtani near Toryu, dual wielder of stiff shoulders and back pain. Please, Oda, take your breaks. I don't want to keep hearing about this back pain. Now then, this year we had the party that was chapter 1000 of the manga, the party that was volume 100, and the party that was episode 1000 of the anime. This really was a year of non-stop party. There were a lot of projects. Did you enjoy participating? There were a few announcements too. The cast of the Hollywood One Piece live action adaptation was announced. They're perfect, aren't they? Those 5 are really amazing. Even now, the production is still proceeding slowly and carefully. And then there's Film Red, an unknown girl, Shanks, Luffy. Speaking of Shanks, the truth is, he's still a character of many mysteries. What's his relationship with the girl? Will he meet Luffy? This is the first time Shanks has properly appeared in a movie after all. Oh, he will appear. They tried to stop me from announcing anything, but I went and said it anyway. So I win. Furthermore, next year is actually the 25th anniversary of the manga. The staff members are still planning a variety of things, so please look forward to them. Regarding the main story, I'm surprised that the Wano country is still not over. Anyway, Luffy, please pay attention to the main character. I hope I can draw it well. Also, I've always wanted to draw the last scene of the Wano country. Basically, I'm super excited for One Piece next year. I hope you keep rooting for One Piece. Super genuine, one of my favorite writers of all time. Oda is the GOAT, but he's also a troll. This guy talking about, can't believe that the Wano arc is still going on. He knows damn well why the arcs are still where they are, but I love it. It's funny. And that message also gave, a lot of fans some things to theorize. I was thinking a few things about how Wano may end, also how the story may end, but I'll probably get into some of those things in another video. Didn't want to keep this one too long. This one is just about the anime updates for next year, some things I may be getting into. So definitely I appreciate everybody for subscribing, and if you watched this far, definitely let me know what you think in the comments of this content and anything else that you guys want me to cover. Like I mentioned during the video, I may get into some new things next year, some other manga and other anime as well. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you really like that I didn't mention in this video. And look out, I got some big things coming for 2022. Definitely want to get into live streaming. May also get into doing some skits as well. But definitely let me know what you guys like to see. Subscribe to the channel. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying this. I'm setting a goal for next year to try and hit at least 2,000 subscribers. Didn't have a goal for this year. I was definitely just trying it out, seeing if this was something that I wanted to get into. So definitely help share any of the content that you guys like, and let me know, like I said, for what you guys want to see in 2022. Thanks again for everyone for watching. Have a great new year. Don't forget to like the video, and appreciate you guys again. It's your boy Gabe D Champ. Peace.